Alright, so today we have this little guy, which is a Holcovanstylis Ping Pong. Kind of a mouthful here to say the name. So it is a cross between Holcoglossum, Rhynchostylus gigantea, and a Neofinetia Falcata. I believe the white form, alba form. So that keeps the Neofinetia keeps this, Falcata keeps this quite small. I'd say this is pretty small, miniature sized Vanda Orchid. Really nice blooms on this. I love this plant. Really fun, kind of like hot pink magenta spotting and lip. Doesn't really have much fragrance at all, which is surprising considering Neofinetia Falcata is very strongly scented. But I don't really care. I mean, it looks great. This is a really nice plant. First time I bloomed it, I think this is the second time it's bloomed, period. So I'd say pretty easy plant to grow. I highly recommend it if you can find it. It's kind of an obscure cross. But anyways, for anyone that likes Neofinetia hybrids, I do, because I like Vandas, and the Neofinetia hybrids stay very small and are pretty easy to grow in the home if you don't have perfect conditions. So I should say that I do grow this in a mix of, in the pot it's bark and charcoal and grow stone, and then I just put a little bit of sphagnum on the top to retain moisture so the roots can hydrate for longer. Water it once every week during the summer. Winter with the dry air, I would say once every 4 or 5 days, depending on kind of where it's at. These can go for over a week without water pretty easily, I would say, but I would still try and stick to about once a week with these. Once you see it start to dry out, good time to water it. I don't go too crazy with the fertilizer. I use MSU at a diluted state. I also use Super Thrive and Cali Magic, which is kind of like a calcium booster with magnesium in it to give them a little bit of an extra shove. Water, sometimes with RO, usually when I'm doing the different feeds, I mix that into the RO water, but typically just tap water. They seem to be okay. They're pretty robust little plants. So if you are more concerned about like that, or you don't have an RO unit, it's not always necessary. I use well water, so pretty high particulate count in there. So I'd say if you have city water, you're probably going to be better off than me. I have kind of an extreme situation here.